Hello, my dear friend. I want to talk to you about something really important today. Let's talk about depression and anxiety. And as I set up the camera to record this video, I see that there is a fence right behind me. And isn't this incredibly appropriate as a background? Because when we are in the loops of anxiety and depression, it really feels like we're trapped. It really feels like there's no way out. No matter how much the people around you care and want to help and try to save you and try to be there for you, until you find a way out, it truly feels like there is, you're trapped. There is no way out. And so I want to share with you, first of all, what causes anxiety and depression. And then I want us to talk about the solution. What is the answer? What is the way out? So there is the natural moment of depression. And there is the depression that lingers and hurts us and truly limits our life. So when I say natural depression, I mean when things happen on the in the outside world, and then we need to retrieve within, reflect, think about, recalibrate, decide the next move, tune into the divine, listen, become clear on what we want. That's natural. However, there's also the well, I don't want to call it unnatural because what you're doing is not wrong, but the prolonged depression that you really don't know how to shake off. And the reason that happens is because as we tune within, so as the natural depression of tuning within and listening comes about as things happen on the outside world, we go into those loops of our mind where we tell ourselves stories that are limiting and disempowering and truly rob us of the ability to take action. And so it really becomes this anxious loop of what do I do? How do I try to fix it? And then it keeps going into, and I cannot, I'm powerless. There's nothing I can do about this. So depression and anxiety really go hand in hand, because when you start overthinking, when you circle into this state of hypnosis, literally hypnotizing ourselves into the disempowering situations, then we naturally go into depression. Now, let's talk about what you need to do about this so that you can come out of this experience. There are really two stages to shaking off the anxiety and the depression and really being done for good with them. So the first stage is really attuned towards figuring out where is your pain spot, really figuring out what is that fear of your greatness. Let's call it like what it is, right? In other words, what is that place where your energy is so stuck, so tied up into knots that you're not able to let the divine flow through you. You're not able to allow your inner self to express because you sense the greatness within you. You sense the ability to impact and change the world. Yet, because of those habitual loops of thinking and being in the world, you literally get in the same groove, and your brain gets worse and worse as you try to overthink and analyze and figure out. Because have you noticed that when you try to think and overanalyze, it literally feels like you're getting worse and worse and more depressed? And that's because you're simply reinforcing the same cycle of thinking and feeling, and the hormones of stress and anxiety are being released in the body. And simultaneously, the brain is literally looping the same neural pathways, and you are becoming so small and so trapped and feeling like you truly have no power to change this. So step one, we got to figure this out. We got to figure out what is that loop that you keep on getting trapped back into the groove of. Now, once you figure that out, there is the next moment, right? So the next moment is to not only heal and resolve this at a deep emotional level, because you have to. As you get it, that's really where the clearing is. You literally have to let go of the old story and bring in the new story. And along the way, you have to reinstall the new habits of mind, thinking, feeling. You have to change your daily routine. You have to put a new principles in there that literally become your saving grace when the environment challenges you, right? So it's really critical to actually know what you're doing, right? Have these steps and really work with them. And now listen to this. There is the next very critical and very important step. And unless you actually really do this, it will feel like you just shook off the moment of depression, right? For the moment and for the time being, you're feeling better, you're feeling okay. And then the next moment is literally, something happens again on the outside world, you get challenged and you go right back into it. So the next important step in this permanent moment of healing from your anxiety and depression is you literally have to upgrade and become somebody else. And here's what I mean. You have to rehearse and train and condition the feeling of being the person who is living their life powerfully. It's as simple as that. And remember one important thing. When you're in the state of depression, you are truly matter, particle, trying to influence matter, right? And that's why I was telling you, it feels like everything is closing down on you and the world is not a cooperative place and you have no ability to impact. But that's the illusion. That's the illusion of separation. That's the illusion of separation from your power. The illusion of separation from your inner self that knows the answer, right? And so you have to, in this final and permanent, because this is where the permanent change happens, in this final and permanent moment of clearing your depression and clearing your anxiety, you have to become the field. You have to become the field that is influencing matter. And remember, what is the field? The field is consciousness. The field is thought. The field is a new state of being where you literally become so focused and locked in and permanently placed in this place of power and certainty and confidence. And the new you that when the environment challenges is you literally do this. You brush it off and you're like, okay, I've got my daily habits. I know what to do. No big deal. And so I have to tell you that just giving you this information is not enough. And I know it. Because this is not about information. You've picked this information along the way. This is really about doing it. And that's why I'm here. I am here every morning when I wake up and tune into source. When I tune into the divine, I ask, guide me. How can I heal? How can I help people? And so this is really my way of being there for you. That was the universe calling and say, okay, I've got a person on the line for you. And so I'm here to help you. I'm here to guide you. I'm here to guide you through the steps because that road is not easy. And it's very easy to get lost, get challenged by the environment and forget your power, succumb under the illusion, or even if you think you're doing it, there's nothing like somebody else keeping an eye on things and challenging you to jump higher. A friend of mine did that for me yesterday. It was profound. I thought I got it. And then he asked a question and he asked me to tune into the answer, to become the answer. And that unlocked so much. And we both felt the shift in my consciousness and my perception. In other words, I became the field in a whole new way. So that's why I'm saying to you, reach out to me and let's do this work. Now, here's why I know this works. Here's why I know why my approach to healing and anxiety and depression works. And the answer is very simple. I have done it with other people. I want to tell you about it, and it's more than just past life regression. I know that I'm known about my past life regression work. There's more to it. And so I wanna see if you and I are a match for us to work together. So what I'm really saying is, are you ready to be trained? Are you ready to be empowered? I want to see and I want to talk to you, and I want you to tell me, Mira, I'm sick and tired. I'm here. Show me. I'm so ready to be beyond this pattern, right? And so that's why I want us to talk. That's why I want to talk to you and see, if I can train your consciousness, if you're really ready. Now, I know I can, but I want to make it easy. I want to make it easy because you are ready versus, trying to convince you to get ready. And so below this video, there's a link, schedule to talk to me. Email me, info@mirakelly.com, and just tell me what's going on with you. Where is this pattern of powerlessness showing up so that I can guide you into your empowerment? I'm sending you all my love, and we'll talk soon. Bye for now.